Did you know that God is actually working in you? Yeah, I was kind of shocked too because I think about who I am and just the choices I have made in the past, especially, and even now. Sometimes I'm not like connecting with Him, but yet He's like working in me. How cool is that? Let's dig a little deeper. Let's go. Yeah, we're in Philippians 2:13. Let's get right to it. I want to read this passage. It says, "It is God who works in you both to will and to work for His good pleasure," right? So He's working in you, right? Both to will and to work for His good pleasure. And that's really important because we have all these desires, right? We have this thing we want to do in our lives. And all week we've been talking about like really what kind of place should social media have in our lives and our phones and our scrolling and Instagram and YouTube and all of that, because a lot of times it's dictating our mood for the day. You've had it happen. You're just checking your phone for something. You get an email, boom, ruined your day. It's negative. It's critical, of you or whatever. You go online and you see somebody who's just doing better. And man, all those thoughts of competition and all that stuff is in there. And what's happening is you've got a need in your life. You got this desire, and it's to be significant. It's a desire to be worthwhile, and all of those things. And we're searching for those places like YouTube, like Facebook, like Instagram and TikTok and all those things to find something that's going to make me feel good about myself. But what God is saying here and what we're talking about is we got to begin with Him and who He is. We talked about how He, on Monday, if you go back to the Monday follow through, we talked about how He's able to do even more, immeasurably more than we can even think about or ask of Him. He's amazing. He died for us. He rose for us. And He is there. And in this Philippians passage, what Paul is saying, and in the verse before, he's talking about working out our salvation with fear and trembling. And it's like, what does that mean? Well, then he kind of gets into verse 13. He goes, for it is God who works in you. So God is working, and it's just this massive, incredible thing that He's doing within you. So it's not really us that's doing it, although we're part of it, right, in this mysterious way. But it's all His power, all His ability. In fact, He even gives us the ability to kind of will that, like to really want to do what He wants us to do, and to do things and to do, and what He does, He transforms all of our work so that it's about His good pleasure. It's the things that are eternal. It's the things that really last. It's that somebody would know that Jesus died for them, that they would know that God does love them, that He went to that cross for them as well, that He came out of the tomb and is alive so that He can live in their heart and work in their life. And that's our life work. And so that's how and I think what Paul is saying is, you don't just get saved, right? We're not like, hey, I believe in Jesus, I got baptized, and now I can just go back to doing whatever I want. Go back to having money and making money, or being the king of social media or the queen of social media. Like, that's my goal, to be the most popular and the most well-liked and all those things. And he's like, well, no, that's a very shallow goal for your life and purpose for your life. You got a much bigger one, and that is to let people know that Jesus loves them and died for them. We do that by how we live and what we say, how we share that truth, and how we share life with the people around us, realizing God's doing His thing. He's doing His work. And to me, that is like mega humbling, that He would use me. Because you know what's inside of you. You know the things that you don't say, but that you still thought, right? Because we could say, well, I don't say those things, or I don't do those things, but there were things you were thinking about even. And the scriptures always go down to that level of intention and motivation. And goodness, when you go to there, I mean, you really look at the depths of your sin. But then you look at the heights of his love and the depth of his love, the width and the depth and the overall amazing, just sheer volume of his love for us. And it's never ending, and it's unconditional, and it's all for us. So I'm praying that we see, I want you to know he's working every day, that we would ask him, that we would pray, and we'd say, Lord, where do you want me to be? Who do you want me to talk to? What difference do you want me to make right here and right now among the people around me? All right, so I'm Pastor Fred. This is The Follow Through. Great having you with us. If this is helpful to you, hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. And lest I forget, don't forget to download this. It's called Reset and Recenter. You can go to our website and grab that, or hit this. It's in the description, and you can go and grab that for yourself. We'll talk to you next time.